In this video, we're going to talk about how to start your pieces or how to open them up so that they really set you up to play them beautifully all the way through. So to begin with, let's just talk about the goals of our pieces. So ideally, what we would like, whenever we've learned the piece, we've got it memorized ideally, or even if we're playing with the music, then whenever we play it for someone, we want to make an impression right off the bat. We want to connect with them emotionally. We want it to be beautiful, all the way from the very first note all the way to the last. We want to have one big idea that we're communicating the entire time. Well, oftentimes what happens is we just start playing. Oh, I'll play you a piece, and then we just start playing. And then a couple of seconds later, we kind of get into it. We're like, oh, that's right, I have something I actually want to say. And then you start getting into it a few seconds in. Instead, ideally what happens is we just take just a second right before we play, and we decide, or we've already decided in practice, what it is that we're communicating here. What's the basic attitude? What's the basic emotion of the piece? And how we want to play it. So practice your opening right in a whole lot in your practice time so that you know, boom, that you can just jump right into it. And then whenever you do go to play it for someone, take a second, just pause for just a second, run it in your mind really quick. Okay, for this one, I want it to be really intense and go dun, 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 really aggressively like this. And I want it to do this and I want it to do that. And so all of your things, think about it just for the first bar or two, and then whenever you open, you can really just jump right into it from the very first second. And that's going to carry you all the way through the piece. Also, if you're performing multiple pieces for someone, like if you say, you know, the family's coming over next Thursday and I am going to play them these 3 songs, one of the things you can do earlier that day is practice just the beginnings of the songs. And I do this for concerts and performances, is for the day before and oftentimes the day of, I'll really just work on the openings to where I'm just like, this is how I start this one, boom, and I'll play the first few measures, boom, and just go right through them. So I know if I can get those first few seconds really nailed and get it exactly like I want it, then I'll be in the zone and be able to carry through the entire piece. Even if I make little mistakes or whatever like that, it'll still be carrying me through and I'll still have the intention. I won't have to try to fit into it halfway through the piece. So this is just a way that you can make your music much more beautiful and make it connect with people much easier when you're actually playing with it. Hope that helps. Please subscribe to this channel and also go over to Classical Guitar Shed, and there's all kind of stuff over there that can help you in your guitar life. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.